Why so serious? It's leg day. Why not? I know it's a stereotype. Gosh, I hate it. So even though genetics-wise, I'm in my family pretty well rounded, like our legs grow fairly darn quickly. My older brother, when he met his now wife, the first time she said, I met him and he walked through the doorway, and then his butt followed him 5 minutes later. See, I want that, but I don't. I'd prefer to have bigger quads. And so we'll see how this goes. Yesterday, calorie goals. I found out that I said in the previous video I haven't been good about it. I should be having about 3,000 calories a day if I want to be growing decently. 3,000 plus. And so I was able to hit 3,000-ish. I'm hoping that my body gets a little bit more used to it since I'll get trying to be more active. So it wasn't like exceeding, there's only like a couple hundred calories above, maybe like 150. So 3,150. So I made it, but more. Protein goals, I hit that. For myself, I'm only hitting 150 or so. So I know I could be hitting more, but I have a minimum, and that's about where I'm having it at, because since I'm not doing extreme workload I'm doing a bunch of workouts throughout the week, I'm working 5 days a week, then but it's only like 30 minutes plus or minus sessions. That's the approximate. Anyways, so for leg day, we'll be starting with squats. Well, we're starting with cardio, we gotta warm up. And then we will be I actually like starting, I take that back. We're not starting with legs. We're starting with leg extensions. I like to do those to warm up my knees and warm up. And then we'll hit squat. And then we'll do hamstring curls. That's what they're called. I almost always forget the names. I just don't usually, because I'm not usually talking, so I just usually get to work. So I guess we'll start with the elliptical, and I'll get back to it after that, and then we'll start with leg extensions. I'll probably record some of it, but it's not a working set. And then I'll get to squat. So we'll see if my form is not too ridiculously horrible. I hope it's not. I've self-taught on all of this stuff, so we'll see. Alright, got that part warmed up. I was gonna say, forgot to mention, the glare I hope it's not as bad. I don't think it is. I was able to 3D print with clear filament, with, like how I said, with a certain opacity. So I made a little lampshade, and it seems to be doing the trick. I did a 3D honeycomb design. Looks pretty cool too. Looks like something you'd see in an old hotel that you might get murdered in. So, guess I'll get to work on leg extensions, and just I have to figure out how I showed that off. So, we'll get to that. Sufficiently warmed up. Sucky part is that I cannot have it be panoramic because otherwise you can't see my full range of motion. Sucks being not short, not vertically challenged. We got 3 15s and a 10. 55 per side. 110. I don't count this bar because this bar is garbage, but it works. Oh boy, oh boy. Gotta get in the right mindset for this. Gotta get positioned. Everybody knows what a squat looks like, right? Don't have to explain how that looks or how to do it. I like a little bit of wider stance. As tall as I am, you didn't think I could go that low. Joke's on you. I hate myself. Alright. Hamstring curls. Guess I can modify it. Water. I was not wanting to do this. No one does. Unless you're Tom Platz. Or Sam Sulek. But that, I need more weight to be like that. So, it's just hamstring curls. Nothing much about it, special about it. 315s, 45. And might do one leg at a time. I try to keep it in the 45-degree angle. Keep it from letting the weight deload too much. Because this is like one of the few hamstring exercises I have, because I don't like most of them because they involve showing your butt. And I've already gone over, I'm not a fan of showing that off. So. Oh. Let's see if you can even see. Yep. I need to push it forward. So we'll count that as 7. Count to 7. Do 7 on the other leg, and then I combine the legs and do another set. I know that was 8. Thought I might as well, since I got like a couple halves off earlier. I think that's 25. Well, guess it is. I need more water. Legs always just take it all out of me. Everything. My heart and soul. And there's no other way to do it. There's no easy way out. Sucks. Over here doing it. I would absolutely take the easy way out here. Give me all the TRT. All right. Now I got to reposition this so that I can do leg extensions again. I do leg now this is actual weighted set. I also like doing them almost at the end of every single time. Oh wait, I take that back. Calf raises. We'll do calf raises, then we'll do the leg extensions. Guess I'll get resituated. Got my two 25-pound dumbbells. You can't see them, but they're there. I'm gonna do calf raises. I'm gonna pick them up. I'll do them standing this time. Depends if I'm using weight, then I'll stand. If I'm not using weight, I'll do donkey calf raises for reasons that they're called donkey calf raises. It's not because it looks like a donkey. So the first one is like you can't see it very well. You can see my toes lose a little bit. Say hello. First, I do with my feet out, and I'll do a few until it burns, and then I'll stop, and then I'll switch to having them point in a little bit. Not like I'm like a pigeon toed, like not like just touching. It's just like, so this is how they are normally. Bring them into here even a little bit further. It's a smidge. And then I'll do again until it burns, and then I'll stop. I do that almost at the end of every set. I used to train the tibialis, the front, my shin, but I don't feel like doing that anymore. I did it enough. Unless it gets an actual problem, I probably won't train it for a while till it hurts. So, I'll speed these up. You swap in. $15 on the second. Not nearly as much. All right. I always do that. I'll finish a set and be like, ah, that was good. And then I'm like, all right, now, oh. It's still leg day. It's still leg day. No matter how much I crap on leg day, it's still necessary. And it can be fun. It's a lot more fun when you make someone suffer with you. Especially if they're weaker than you. It makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. Because then you feel better about yourself while you're in pain. Right now I just feel horrible. So, I'll get... actually, can I do it from here? If I remove this. I think we'll just go from here. I was going to say, oh, we got to resituate and everything. Why not? Why not? The reason that one was so shaky when I'm lightheaded. But the reason that was so shaky is because it was right on top of a vein. And that hurt a lot. So now I'm going to scooch up more so it's actually in the crook of my ankle to foot something. So we'll do that one with both legs next. It's the same thing I did for hamstrings, where it's do one and then the other and then both. I don't know if that's actual common tactic, but it's because I don't have that much weight, so this is what I have to work with. I would be happy as can be if I could just lay down and go take a nice little snooze right there. Water, hamstrings. Yeah, we're not even halfway, sort of. We are. No, we're halfway. I was about to just, oh, not even halfway. So back to sleep. Go sleep! Get some water, get reorganized. Hamstrings, I don't do calf second set, I do calves last set to give them a little bit extra time, so only 2 sets of calves. The next one I do is the, I'll look up the name, I'll tell you once I get it set up. So I'm gonna have to skip that part and just go straight to the next quad exercise, and I might get more hamstrings. I'm running out of time, so sorry to pee on your cinnamon toast. But we'll go, we're gonna go to quads next, and I could use the 225s on each side, and then you're gonna do, so it's like a squat, right? But I'm going to try to explode up. I'm trying to work on my explosive power because I don't have that at all. So normally I used to do front squat, but decided against it. Call that. Call that. It's fine. All right. I'll do the rest of my training off camera. I'll tell you what I do. Just hamstrings and a repeat of the calf raises that I've already done with the same weight. I guess that'll be it for today. Time is just work and jobs.